podcast from Drew and Mike is, I think it's really cool, and that is what I wanted to say.
Two and a mic. My favourite poems were always the longer ones. For me, it was a case of settling into a poetic story, listening to how the poet trimmed, meandered and navigated the tight valleys and alleyways of prose and passion in finite space and time. I still love listening to those long poems and reading them, getting lost in their timeless embrace. I have, though, of late developed something of an appreciation for the shorter forms, the sonnets. There is a genius in placing so much into so little. When a few lines can extract a tear, a dream, or a sadness, then they have surpassed their intent, or at least my expectations. Here I have put together a compilation of short poems and sonnets by different poets from different ages and places, and different themes. I feel they reflect some of what the world is experiencing today. I feel they express my thoughts, oftentimes better than I could myself. They make me feel connected to the world, and to you. They make me feel. Hut Among the Bamboos by WANG. Sitting alone in the hush of the bamboo grove, I thrum my lute and whistle lingering notes. In the secrecy of the wood, no one can hear. Only the clear moon comes to shine on me. Anthem for Doomed Youth by WILFRED OWEN. What passing bells for these who die as cattle? Only the monstrous anger of the guns, only the stuttering rifles' rapid rattle can patter out their hasty orisons. No mockeries now for them, no prayers nor bells, nor any voice of mourning save the choirs, the shrill, demented choirs of wailing shells and bugles calling for them from sad shires. What candles may be held to speed them all? Not in the hands of boys, but in their eyes, shall shine the holy glimmers of goodbyes. The pallor of girls' brows shall be their pall, their flowers the tenderness of patient minds, and each slow dusk a drawing down of blinds. I shall go back again to the bleak shore by EDNA St. Vincent Millay. I shall go back again to the bleak shore and build a little shanty on the sand, in such a way that the extremest band of brittle seaweed will escape my door, but by a yard or two, and never more, shall I return to take you by the hand. I shall be gone, to what I understand, and happier than I ever was before. The love that stood a moment in your eyes, the words that lay a moment on your tongue, are one with all that in a moment dies, a little under-said and over-sung. But I shall find the sullen rocks and skies unchanged from what they were when I was young. More than most fair, full of the living fire. Sonnet 8 by Edmund Spenser. More than most fair, full of the living fire, kindled above unto the Maker near. No eyes but joys, in which all powers conspire, that to the world naught else be counted dear. Through your bright beams doth not the blinded guest shoot out his darts to base affection's wound, but angels come to lead frail minds to rest in chaste desires on heavenly beauty bound. You frame my thoughts and fashion me within. You stop my tongue and teach my heart to speak. You calm the storm that passion did begin, strong through your cause, but by your virtue weak. Dark is the world, where your light shined never. Well is he born, that may behold you ever. Peace by Rupert Brooke. Now, God be thanked, who has matched us with his hour, and caught our youth, and wakened us from sleeping, with hand made sure, clear eye, and sharpened power, to turn as swimmers into cleanness leaping, glad from a world grown old and cold and weary. Leave the sick hearts that honour could not move, and half men, and their dirty songs and dreary, and all the little emptiness of love. Oh, we who have known shame, we have found release there, where there's no ill, no grief, but sleep has mending. Naught broken save this body, lost but breath. Nothing to shake the laughing heart's long peace there, but only agony, and that has ending, and the worst friend and enemy is but death. When I consider how my light is spent, by John Milton. When I consider how my light is spent, ere half my days in this dark world and wide, and that one talent which is death to hide, lodged with me useless, though my soul more bent, to serve therewith my Maker and present my true account, lest he returning chide. Doth God exact day labour light denied? I fondly ask. But patience to prevent that murmur soon replies, God doth not need either man's work or his own gifts. Who best bear his mild yoke, they serve him best, his state is kingly, thousands at his bidding speed, and post o'er land and ocean without rest, they also serve who only stand and wait. 2, 2, 2, 2, and